Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today's video will be a quick tutorial of how to create an app on AppSheet without code. So we have just simply 7 quick steps we can follow to create our first no-code app. Let's get started. Firstly, of course, we need to prepare your data. So we can use a spreadsheet or database. There are a lot of options we can add to AppSheet then. So AppSheet lets you choose from an array of data sources like Google Sheets, Excel, Cloud SQL, and other databases. To make sure AppSheet can read your data appropriately, set up your data with column headers in the first row and rows of data underneath. If you like, you can also start from a pre-built app template. I'll show them a little bit later. So here you can find the way of how can be our data realized in a spreadsheet. As you can see, nothing hard. If you are in creating apps, you can just simply understand what's going on inside. So we have like column headers and data, which is like pretty easy to interact with. Then we need to connect our data to AppSheet. So AppSheet never hosts your data, but interacts with it based on how you set up your app. You can connect data to AppSheet in a couple of ways. So we can click on My Apps inside of our workspace, click on Make a New App, and then just simply select the necessary one. So let me show you. If you're going to click on Create, I'm going to create a blank app. Let's create. And then we have this page here where we have the option to add our data. It may take a little time, so let it be. And basically nothing really hard. So let's open this page, and here in the right top we'll have this option to interact with our data, and basically it's really easy to import. The next step is to familiarize yourself with the AppSheet editor. So we are now in the AppSheet editor. The first thing you'll see is a welcome message with a preview of your app. Once you close this window, you'll see the live preview on the right side of the AppSheet editor. So basically this page looks like this. So let's try to open it. As you can see, then we have each page you see is your app is known as a view. Notice that AppSheet may suggest views based on the data you connected to. Hopefully these are views you want to have in your app, but if not, no worries, we'll learn how to update views soon. On the left side of the editor, you'll see your primary menu with a number of tabs. Home gives you a suggested next steps and access to educational resources. Info lets you see and manage the technical details of your app. Data lets you define how AppSheet interacts with your data. UX lets you create and customize views along with the look and feel of your app. Automation lets you create modular bots that can automate certain tasks such as sentiment analysis and optical character recognition. Security, intelligence, and users, and also manage. So as you can see, we can find them right up here in the left side menu. Let's scroll down to find the another thing. And then finally, whenever you make edits to your app, you'll see the save button in the top right corner turned blue. That makes sure click on it so your edits are safe. Save changes are immediately available to use in your app. Step number 4, define how your connected data will be used. Before you build your app interface, you'll want to specify how your data is being used in the Data tab. Add additional tables to your app by going to Data and Tables and click on the New Table. So it looks like this: Data, Tables, New Table. In data columns, you'll see a list of each column you have in your table listed in a field, but either clicking on the pencil to the left of each field, you can adjust settings for how the app will interact with your data. Here is 2 examples of the settings you can adjust here. type lets you specify what type of data is in that column. For example, if you have an email column in your data, you need to make sure that column type is set to email. Show lets you select whether or not this data will be displayed in your app. Some data you may want to keep hidden. So let's look, how will it look like? Yeah, the data section can initially feel a little overwhelming as there are a lot of powerful features available in it. But don't worry, as you create your views, you'll be able to go back and adjust it as needed. Plus, we provide a lot of resources to help you know what to do. Step number 5, create views and customize look and feel. AppSheet makes it easy to create and customize views by providing ready-to-use view types that you can customize. To create a view, go to the UX tab, click on View section and select New View. So for this data, you can select the table you want the view to connect to. View type lets you can choose what view you want, such as calendar, map, charts, and table. And basically, position lets you choose how users will find this view using view option and display section. So let's try to see fast tutorial. As you can see, nothing hard. Step number 6, create bots to run automations. AppSheet makes it easy for anyone to automate their work by creating bots. Every bot will have 3 components: an event, tasks, and processes. So an event is something that happens that triggers your bot to run. It could be a certain type of day, such as every Friday at 11 a.m., or it could be a change of your data when something changed. Task is the action you want to happen when your event occurs, such as send an email. You can have multiple tasks for one event. And process allows you to combine your tasks into steps and customize how you want them to occur with conditional logic. And step number 7, test, share, and deploy your apps with users. Whenever you're ready, you can easily share your app with others to test it. Go to the Users tab and in the Users section type the email address for the people you want to share your app with. Once you verify you're human, you can customize the email message they will receive from AppSheet, inviting them to use your app. From there, you can either download the AppSheet app on their device or open in a new browser. So basically that's all. Now all you need to do is just simply test your. Finally, once you've finished making changes to your app, you can officially deploy it, which will activate all these devices in your app. Go to Manage, Deploy, Deployment, check and click Run Deployment Check. So AppSheet will analyze your app to make sure it's working properly and give you a full report. If you're ready for it to be deployed, select Move App to Deployed State. Your app is now live. So as you can see, nothing hard to create your app with AppSheet. Hope this video helped you out. Leave a like, subscribe. Goodbye.